Hi everyone, here's the video I promised of the super stretchy bind off doing 2 at a time socks. You're going to start off, and many of you know this already, but you're going to start off with a backwards yarn over because your first stitch is a knit stitch here. It would be a regular yarn over if it was a purl. You're going to knit the first stitch and you're going to lift the yarn over that first stitch. And then the next stitch is also a knit, so you're going to do another backwards yarn over, knit that stitch. Now you have 3, and you're going to lift these 2 over that third stitch right there. Now this is a purl. You're going to do a regular yarn over in that direction, bring the yarn forward, purl the stitch, take the 2, lift them over, and this is again another purl, so a regular yarn over, bring it forward, purl the stitch, and we're going to lift the 2. And you can, if the lifting the 2 is difficult, you can just do 1 at a time, like that one, and then do the next one over it. And I'm going to continue going across here, and then I'll resume the video when I get to the end, so you can see what I'm going to do. Okay, so I've just about gone across the first side of my first sock, and I'm gonna do these last couple stitches. These are knits because I had a odd set of stitches on this, so we're going to, oops, the last one, or the next to last one. And this is the last stitch on that one side. Okay, and I have this one stitch left over. I can't do anything on this side of the sock yet, so we're just gonna let that stitch live there on this needle, and I'm going to go across this sock with my other yarn, starting it the same way. Doing that first setup stitch, and then we're going to do a backward yarn over, knit, and lifting the 2 over a third. And we're going to keep going across this one. And I will stop the video again when I get to the end of this. Okay? So here I am again, finishing the side of the second sock. Here's my stitch that was left over from my first sock, and it's just still there. We're going to do these last 2 stitches on the second sock. Okay, so now I have a single stitch there and a single stitch there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around, pull the cord so gracefully, and bring the second sock, the opposite side, up here, gonna roll this other one back out of the way. So here's my tangled yarn. Yeah. Okay, so here's my single stitch that was left over from the first side of the second sock, not the first one. And we're gonna continue across, finishing the second sock. And I'll come back when we're at that point. So I've completed the second side of the second sock. My first sock is still hanging there in the wings. And I have my last 2 stitches to do, which are purls. Okay, that sock is done. So we can now just cut it. Grab my scissors. I like to leave a nice long tail so I can sew it in. I'll just pull this through the loop here to anchor that stitch, and then you can sew the end in later. So now I still have my first sock. So there's my first sock, still hanging there. And all we're gonna do is rearrange it a little so that we can continue to bind off the other side. And then you're going to take it off just like you did the first one. And you're all done. What? No, you're not. Hang in there. You're almost all done. Okay, so you're going to just continue across here. That, no, that's a pearl. You're going to continue across here until you get to the end and finish the sock like you did the second one, except for doing the first one. Hope that makes sense. So you're just going to continue across, pull it off, anchor the stitch, and then you can cut it and weave it in. If you have any questions, you know where to find me, okay? Thanks.